Hey guys, so this one's going to be a little different because that is a boat. My boat. Little known fact from when I was younger, I actually know how to sail. Here's a little better view of it. And finally, after many years, I finally got this thing back out on the water. So I actually already have been out earlier this morning, kind of quite literally getting my feet wet again. So, but this is something that'll probably keep showing up in future videos, but I wanted to shoot a little something just kind of showing parts of a boat, parts of how this works. So this is called an open bick. If you look closely, let's see, yeah, right there, that might look loosely familiar. Bic, B-I-C, Bic pins, same company. The hull is completely plastic. So that is, that's part of the uniqueness of this boat. So, but in general, just kind of run you through, here, I'll flip the camera around and run you through some of the parts of the boat here. So first off, you got the hull, all that part, the sail itself, and then if you've ever heard the terms port and starboard, I've actually raced this thing before, so that's why there's stickers to label it, because when you're in high pressure and trying to keep track of a bunch of stuff, it's a lot easier just have the stickers to help you remember. And then we've got the two blades. So this is called a dagger board. This actually goes down through that black slot there. That keeps the boat from sliding sideways when you're when the wind is pushing against it to make it go. And then the rudder, the handle on it is a tiller. And then this here, tiller extension, or it's called a hiking stick. And reason being is a small single-handed boat like this, when you really are pushing it in the wind a lot, it will, you'll probably see some footage of this, but it'll push, you'll have to lean out, or hike out is what it's called, against the wind. That lets you hike out or stretch out and still be able to control the boat. So, and then this toe strap, as in toes on your feet, or hiking strap, you put your feet under that, can lean out. The red rope there is called the sheet line. The sheet, the line to control the sheet. And then I've actually got radio in there, in the dry box, so I can talk back to my wife on shore. So that's the parts of it. Like I said, just kind of giving a little introduction here. And anybody that's ever dealt with a boat knows what this is. Drain plug. Always make sure it's in before you set out, not after. So, see out on the water, not a lot of wind. I mean, we're in the mountains, so it's kind of shifty, especially on a day like this, but it's not too bad, actually. Like I said, I was out there earlier, made about 3/4 of the way out of that island out there. But it's thankfully picking up a little bit as the weather's kind of improving, I guess. But anyhow, so that's a general rundown. But now you'll probably get to see me out in it here in a minute. was a lot more fun than earlier this morning. But the one thing is, your legs get sore. But you can see too, and I'll get more in detail on this as time goes on, but you could probably just barely see some darker spots on the water. Those are different wind gusts. You probably saw in the video Abby was shooting how I'd kind of catch it, really go, then stop. The wind swirls a lot here in the mountains, but anyhow, that's sailing very basically. We'll get more into it in future videos, I hope. Cletus had the idea to try to fish off the boat, which I think we could do that. We'll have to give that a shot anyway, but thanks for watching, all that good stuff. I'm terrible at this YouTube thing, but yep, that's sailing for you.